Vampyr game. I brought back to the PlayStation because video quality purposes were garbage. And once I can figure out a way to make everything better and run really good, then we'll go back to doing it that way. But for right now, I need to grind up some dopage. First of all, let's get this thing set properly. Alright, dopage. Grinding up the dopage. Fuck. Pack of fatty of this shit called Snowland, dudes. The Snowland dope is probably some of the dopest dope I've ever smoked. No doubt. Like, hands down. This shit. Can't see it. can only see my face though. Snowland, quit going away. It's got almost 28% THC in it. It's good shit. Very tasty. Medical. Yeah, baby. Okay. So now that I have this remote play, shit off.
Get away from me! Don't touch me with your disgusting hands!
Fine. Bastard. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. I'm just like exploring shit. Any rats on the ground anywhere? I could use a rat. Hey, there's a rat. More rats on the ground? I could use rats. Oh. You are of unknown blood quality. What's up, dude?
What? What happened?
What's this guy?
Who are you?
Who's this guy?
Sir. You're safe now.
Oh, a fellow Englishman. Thank you, sir. For a moment, I thought those bloody heathens had killed me.
What are you doing here? This place is not safe.
Yeah,
This
it's
place
acceptable,
ain't
but it's
safe.
mine. I came to collect some overdue rent. But those who still live here have gone completely bonkers.
You're very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, filthy immigrants. Fucking savages, every one of them. And now with this bloody fever, they're just animals.
You can find safety of sorts in Whitechapel. If you're quick and cautious, you'll be able to avoid savages.
One second, I'll be right back. I was putting away some groceries. So who's this guy? You got cold.
You had better return to Whitechapel without delay. It will be safer there.
Safety isn't really an issue in Whitechapel, because you never are. Never have been. The whole place is falling to pieces. But thank you for the advice, sir.
Sir. Thank you for the advice, sir. It's bad I can't treat your cold. Take your shillings, though. Huh?
I'd be inclined to make dinner if there weren't dirty dishes and shit already.
What?
I was gonna cook dinner, but I'm
Later. Poo poo wee wee. Now we're back in action.
Stop doing that weird shit in your crates.
Where did that take? Oh, did that just like lead me down stairs? What's down here then? Did I go down here? I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I just got like all sorts of lost and confused. I don't. I'm good for. I'm gonna wait. Just try and put it out with your thumb if you can. Make sure it's not burning. Waka flocka. Yeah, so that remote play thing works, but it comes in really shitty because I need to run the PlayStation through. I think it would work better if I hardwired it to the modem.
Once you have your new laptop, your gaming laptop,
Yeah.
Step away, sir.
Hold on.
I said go back home.
It's got a nice mild chill. Excuse me. Wow, fucker. That's not good. Shit, I'm gonna die. Fucking dodge, you fucking stupid piece of shit. I feel like this game's mechanics are fucking broken. goddamn work.
Devil stupid fucking bitch!
Take that, you piece of shit. Hi there. Yeah, honey. On which app? The only thing I did was what he fucking yesterday. I fucking boxed him for it. That's it. Ding ding dong.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
See them fancy clothes? This one's a top. Oh, that's gonna smart. One of them! Fuck, he's dead! Stop burning, boys!
Give me as much health as I can without having to use serum. Excuse me. God.
This is despicable. I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this. Whitechapel.
I made it to Whitechapel.
Is linked
Finally.
somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Large box of pills. Nice. Pardon me, but are you dead, sir?
Fuck you all! Fuck it all! Stop it now, Albert! Stop it! The wet boots will be proud of me. Me? I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy. You've wasted your life away.
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
I'm a
Name's
doctor.
Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything, it ain't me.
All right. Perhaps the poor drunk just confused you with someone else.
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. She's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
I found the recruiter you were expecting. He's dead, but he carried a note. The Wet Boot Boys have accepted your application.
I knew it! I told you I was tough enough. I'll be free soon.
This note was found on a dead man, Albert. If that doesn't change your mind, then you must be ready to face the risks.
You're all fancy words, none of which concern me. Go worry about someone else. I'm fine and I have a future here.
But do you though, Albert?
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
Fatigue.
I will see you later. Goodbye, young man.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of a street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
What can you tell me about this?
Nothing to
So
say.
apparently that's his son.
This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
You don't have anywhere to go. No family that would welcome you.
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
You mean you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. Now I'm just being begged to try.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar. Coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
Treatment for migraines.
Yes. Sounds like shell shock. I've seen a few cases like yours. This is nothing you should be ashamed of, Benjamin. And it's perfectly natural in your situation.
Not ashamed. I just need my pills. Peace and quiet, that's all.
I'm sure he would deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy just paid me last nerve.
Do Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
Funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. The woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
The word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Fucking A.
It's all a bloody joke to you, isn't it? Stealing drugs from the sick and suffering.
Good
What
evening,
is this
Ben.
dick?
Can I help you?
Oh, it's the same guy.
Not, Mr. Reed.
How did he get all the way over here?
A gun, alcohol, and a...
Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Even...
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you
Oh, you're
interested
selling
in
snake
a
oil?
miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
You look ill, Miss Swanborough. I wonder if your concoction will do the trick.
I'm perfectly fine thanks to my miraculous elixir. You, on the other hand, look pale and tired, Doctor.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
Yeah, not like your snake oil.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling. I cannot enter.
Joe, please. Money.
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay
peace of mind. Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, we can sort it out, right?
It's not my fault, Barrett. You paid one way or another.
Please, Joe. How long have we known each other? We even used to be neighbours, for Christ's sake.
I prefer not to give you another beating, Barrett.
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off!
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reed, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
Really?
May I ask what you do around here?
I do whatever I want, and sometimes even more. Now sod off.
According to you, physicians are scarce in this part of town. Why is that?
Not familiar with this neighborhood, are you? I guess your fancy colleagues are too afraid of being stabbed in the back.
This part of town does have quite a reputation. Would you say it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
Have you heard of a nurse named Dorothy Crane? She's a colleague of mine, and is supposed to live around here.
Dorothy Crane? Yeah, I know her. One of the few good souls who dare to help the sick around here.
Could you please tell me more about her?
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Welcome, sir. Please, take a browse of my wares.
I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
How is business around here?
Business? I have no business.
Yo,
Between
what
this
up,
racket,
dude?
theft, and customers getting scared,
Welcome
I'm
back.
losing money every day.
I see.
My apologies for earlier. I was taking care of some chores, and I had to get some
No secret
snacks
Joe Peterson spends his time harassing merchants.
and a little bit of.
Me, he's trying to put me out of business once and for all.
Hell yeah!
As a merchant,
But yeah, dude, I've been fucking around with trying to like get my PlayStation to run through remote play on the PC, and it plays like dicks right now. But I'll eventually try and work out the kinks to get it all situated. But I've been taking in I've been learning a lot of stuff on the computer, of like how to use Streamlabs and other stuff. But otherwise, I mean, like, I feel mostly fucking brain dead, staring at the goddamn computer.
Lunatics, I tell you. Not even able to speak anymore, just screaming.
But fuck yeah, man, I'm here now. I'm just chilling. I'm here. I'm ready. I'm down for the big chill.
Came out of one of the condemned workshops.
I got my energy drink. I got my snacks.
why did you go there?
In the closed workshops.
Good,
nearby.
man.
I worked there as an apprentice in Belfast.
Dude, negative brain cells.
Trinkets or tools.
I definitely left some IOUs in there.
Loot I lost.
There's definitely more than one IOU in there. Oh, this guy's nice and healthy. Oh, he's mesmerized as 4. Shit. Can't ask him anything personal.
Have you heard of a nurse called Dorothy Crane?
Nurse Crane.
Fucking
So the
it.
bitch
But
really
yeah,
is a
dude.
nurse then. Always thought she was just some crafty.
I'm just gonna
foreigner.
add another IOU. Make another deposit in the bank. She's an
nurse.
excellent
Quite a
nurse.
What did she do to gain such
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something like Dorothy Crane, something like that. Came to England fleeing the war, I'm told.
That doesn't explain why she irritates you so much.
Your precious nurse
I have a
gives away
Facebook,
medical
but
supplies
honestly,
and
I really hate using it. I only use really the Messenger, just to keep in touch with some friends. Otherwise, like, I have a Twitter that I don't really use that much either. Oh man, I got you. But as for like social media, I think I think maybe if I gain a little more popularity, I might start using it more. But as for now, I got like 0 traction. So I think every time I go live, it might post to my Twitter. But I think I might have like 8 followers if I'm lucky. Yeah, where's my telly? Or actually, dude, are you on Discord? You use Discord at all? Because I got a fucking, I think I have like a chat, like a little channel on there for like chit chatting and bullshit.
Right. Show me what.
I forgot. Invite copied. Hold on a second. I'm gonna see if this works. Hold on. Cause some Pokemon bullshit that happened with Rosify. Oh shit! What was that all? I mean, if you don't mind, I ask. I mean, I'm not familiar with the person. But I mean, I was gonna say I have a private. I think it's a private invite only. Ow! My nose. Alright, hold on. I gotta quit fucking with stuff. I get back in this. I need to get back into focus mode. Let's see. I think this is you. I think I found you. Say kawaii on the streets, senpai in the sheets. I dig that. I respect that. Ow. My nose. I hope that's you. If it's not, then I feel like an idiot. But I just sent you a message on there. There we go. Ah. Gotta stick to the insanity, fuck yeah. Let's get it. What is this guy doing? He's just like...
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist?
A doctor, not a scientist. It's different, it's stupid. It'd be like, oh, being like me saying like, oh, you're like, he says he's a priest, like, oh, a pedophile. You know, they're like the one and the same.
Have you any friends? Any family left in these terrible times?
No. But I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I send him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Dope. I used to share hella memes back when my profile, I don't even remember what is my profile. Oh, is it the abacus? Yes.
You sent him on some preaching during the epidemic.
As a true believer, Samuel will fear no evil while he walks through the valley of the shadow of death.
That's funny. That's unfortunate though. Like I'm about to like the whole Discord thing. Hell yeah, dude. I wish, like honestly, that'd be like a huge thing. I'd love to do anything professionally related to Adult Swim. Would be awesome. To have any affiliation would be like an awesome goal to achieve. But fucking I used to really love. I used to be really proactive in dank memeing. Not so much anymore though, unfortunately. Personal questions. Life in London.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences. and most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite
But
a
yeah,
judgmental
I derive a
opinion
lot
of
of my
yours.
humor.
But
I mean,
what do I know?
it's like a combination of
Blinded
like
by science as I am.
Well, you are
raunchy
seeking answers, aren't you?
Comedy Central, Adult Swim,
Answers about the
humor-esque
Armageddon about to
things.
strike the city.
Is kind of like what
Answers
this
about
shit I
the hidden
like,
truth.
and everything in between, I guess.
Well, I suppose I can spare a few minutes listening to your so-called truth.
Doctor, you must be aware of the decimating epidemic. But let me tell you that this so-called Spanish flu...
So-called Spanish flu.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself, corrupting the flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes I have seen them, those minions from the abyss.
Really? And what would be your answer to this biblical threat?
We must fight the disease before this legion outnumbers us. But not with scalpels and microscopes.
What is left then?
Cleansing fire.
Man, that really sucks. I'm sorry to hear that.
Tell me,
Like, just,
what
I've been watching
exactly is
kind
it
of
you have
more
concerning the cleansing of this?
stuff
God will
that actually has to do with like YouTube drama.
Once
Like,
the city
I'm sure
has
you're
risen from
familiar,
the ashes,
probably familiar with
all
channels like
purified by the flames.
like Tipster and the Quartering, like those T channels, stuff like that. If you're kind of they just basically talk about drama. I feel like they're basically just an outlet to spread drama more. No, but that's good though. I mean, it sucks to have to weed through shady
Purification by
people
fire has
the
proved useful.
the hard way.
But where do you stop?
But you know,
The
with a little
buildings?
bit of fame,
The
you know,
corpses?
people show their true colors.
Your lack of faith is predictable. But my task is to convince rational minds like yours to see the light. This is God's will.
Papa, Day Day, and Vinny, nice
And
dude.
dangerous. You're
I really
nothing
like
but a
Papa and Day Day.
soulless
I don't really know Vinny
a
at all
small-time
very
talking
much.
harder. Savonarola.
I don't know if you're familiar with
My
Putterman,
son, if you think salvation is a free
but Putterman's
gift,
always in on
go
Papa's
listen to the
stream.
lies
Putterman's my
about
cousin,
Papa's fool, Joseph.
and I think he's always. I think he tunes in on Vinny
Vicar
too a
Larrabee
lot.
of St. Mary's Church. While he continues preaching his fraudulent redemption, more and more people die in the streets.
But no, man, that's like a. I feel like that's a really good, like that's a tight circle, for sure to have, because I mean those are all really good dudes.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes
Like
and consequences. And
Those
most of them
guys
can't see the
fucking.
plain truth.
Those guys crack
Quite
me
a
up.
judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
I mean, they've even, like, as a collective of between just Papa and Day Day, like they've rated me a few times, and like they've helped bring me to where I am right now with all my subscribers and some of my popularity. So I mean, like I've never asked them to do anything like that. They've just been super cool. You're about to make me laugh a lot. Uh-oh. What's that?
I am. But the answers I seek are based on facts, not superstition. What do you mean when you say that I am more lost
than your thought.
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences. And most of them can't see the
Just send me
plain
some shit.
truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
Well, you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden.
Fucking happiest clam ever. Oh
Well, I
man.
suppose I can spare a few minutes
Shit.
listening to your so-called truth.
As a doctor, you must be aware of the decimating epidemic. But let me tell you that this
Nice.
so-called Spanish flu, it's just the beginning.
Oh fuck.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself, corrupting the
man.
flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes, I have seen them. Those minions from
Fucking
the
A,
abyss.
dude.
I
I've
have
had enough.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I didn't listen to a damn word that priest had to say. Who is this? Who are you?
Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Hey, you speak for
I'm a
yourself,
doctor.
man.
Dr. Reed.
Alright then, but be quick, though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Damn, this big. That fucking preacher looks like he'd slip me some dick in my sleep.
Tell me about this.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
Town's play toy. Of course. I mean, that was your
Many
decision to sell your
people must
body.
deal with poverty, but not all choose to sell their bodies. That was your decision.
Yeah.
And when exactly was the last time you looked for a job? Or worried about the rent, or what, or when you were going to eat?
I don't know. Getting kind of hungry looking at you.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed, or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking
I
questions.
do not have a PS3. I have the PS4 Pro. But as for Far Cry 4, I know I have Far Cry 5 and I have Far Cry 3, but I don't know about Far Cry 4. I'm not 100% on that one. Being the Santa's ho ho ho.
You can put your own life
Ho,
in
ho,
danger, that's your
ho.
decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Considering your line of work,
Far Cry's pretty dope. Are you planning on getting the new one?
Health issues.
If it is going to happen, it
Ooh,
will
excuse
happen.
me.
Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
Right now, I need money and your penis. So, fucking pull out your wallet and your fucking cock.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Anything you can tell me about her would be helpful.
I don't know her, but I know her name is Dorothy Crane.
Crocinescu.
From Romania, like me and many others.
You seem to respect her.
Dorothea helps the sick people of Whitechapel.
Okay.
Everyone should respect that.
How many STDs you got, bitch? Oh, you got a 4
Goodbye,
mesmerized.
miss. Take care of
I think
yourself
I still have
as
a
best you can.
My mesmerize is only level 1. I don't even know how to get level 2. Where do you go?
Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like to stay in our house.
Yeah, some new games do tend to be funny and kind of fucked up, and
Your father is worried about
good
you, boy.
example of that is
asked me to look
Just
for
Cause.
So my father actually
If you're
worries
familiar
about
with Just Cause, like the first 2 games were really cool, and then 3 and 4 were
I'm Harry.
outlandish and just stupid as fuck.
My dreams are soaked with gloom.
Yes.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Yeah, there is. I'm gonna eat you. Shit, I'm stuck. I'm just gonna walk around your house and take stuff. Thanks for letting me in, so I could take your shit. Oops. So are they recruiting professional vampire hunters? Well, now I know.
It's locked, all right.
If it's locked, then this little turd nugget must have a key.
My dreams are soaked with gloom.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
I actually mildly enjoyed the last Spider-Man. But I do understand what you mean, where, like, what the standpoint where it could have been a more serious, like, it could have been more practical, I guess you could say. Okay. Oh yeah.
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not easy every day, but I'm fine. I'm just tired of being sick all the time. If only I could be tough now. Well, you know.
Speaking of which, what can you tell me about your father?
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things. That's all I have to say.
So I could actually mesmerize you, but you don't give me that much XP. He gives me 420.
Forgive my bluntness, young man, but you don't seem happy living in Whitechapel.
Why should I? I never wanted to come here in the first place. It was my father's decision. And look around you. Does this look like a nice place to live?
You have a roof over your head, a place to call home. Many people here are not as lucky, you know.
That's exactly what my father says.
Huh.
Harry, you should be grateful for
Or
what
Harry,
you've got.
if you don't like it, go get a job and
I
go get
wasn't
your own
even
fucking house.
consulted when we moved here.
If life here is so terrible for you, why don't you just leave this place? Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go outside.
I don't go
It
outside.
terrifies me so.
Oh,
I
so
went
you're a
outside once just
bitch.
About my father noticing, and I saw terrible things. Bloody and frightening things.
So that's why you stay at home all day? For fear of the epidemic?
I'm not afraid of disease or death, Dr. Reed. It's the living I'm afraid of.
Back. Poisonal?
Do you
Dorothy
know Nurse
Crane?
Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
Yes, I know her.
Dude.
She came here to examine me when I was very sick.
Pineapple.
She said I should go out more.
scared of that shit. He wakes up, dude, for real. He probably gets scared of his own boner. His own morning wood.
Goodbye, young man. Take care of yourself.
He's like, what is that? What is that? Oh my god!
Suffering in this world.
Daddy, what is this? Daddy! Hey honey, if you have a mouth here, if you want to clear it out and take it with you, I can pack it for you.
Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
Even my dreams are soaked with gloom. What a douche.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Yeah, there is. He freaks out, runs outside screaming.
Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
Fucking A, dude.
Even my dreams are
Oh my god, stop. I should just... Okay.
So,
okay.
may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse? Death is so cold. I hoped it would be more.
Be genuine, huh? I mean, I would, but you didn't need help with anything.
It's locked.
Oh, did he have a key? Does he have a key? Did he drop a key? She was, I'm pretty sure she was just making a snack.
So pale, my lord. Would you like me to
Yeah?
Good evening, Christina.
What's up, babe?
change your mind, Mr. Reed?
Rocking that baguette, is it good? Yeah. Wait, is this the same bitch? Yeah, this is the
Goodbye,
same one.
miss.
I thought this was a different one.
Take care of yourself as best you can.
Oh, there's the touchy priest. It's back here. I got a feeling that there's gonna be some stuff I don't like back here. Oh yeah. Fucking lock onto it, you peckerwood. Fuck. Bastard. Fuck. Haha. Bastard. Sometimes I forget I have a gun. Click my brother when you ain't got a cigarette. Did I used to know that feeling? I actually just quit cigarettes last year. It's been a little over a year since I've quit now. After like almost close to 15 years. Something like that. Now the smell just makes me nauseous. Ooh. Graveyard. What are you doing in here?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott.
Dick Nethercott.
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in this city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, the death of so many innocents is a tragedy. But the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
I mean,
what are you talking?
oh my god.
You remember London
not
before
all
the flu?
bad.
Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And now, listen to this
Go on, do some Mad Max type shit.
Yes.
Yeah,
the enjoyable
for real.
Of the grave. You have a unique perspective on the situation, Mr.
Most
I hear
people
that,
say I don't
Holmes.
understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
Who will help you if you're in danger?
Who would be here to help you?
Well, you for a start, my dear doctor.
Dad?
I
Is that you?
understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
Why is that?
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
In the eyes of the poo.
If you say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposures.
Yep.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, Why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
In what way, exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles and the added hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism and vivid paradox. The stripped humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course, yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
Okay.
Do you not
think it's morbid?
On the contrary, sir, Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much.
She doesn't
That's
talk.
the beauty of it.
She's a
Can't
mute.
speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
Yeah. Right.
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth.
Look at my dick!
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But, will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives? How she survives? Whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
Do you need medical attention, sir?
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
I will see you later. I'll leave you alone, sir.
Excuse me. Anything in here?
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
She don't
I
talk.
know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly. Tell me about Richard Nethercote. I understand he is quite fond of you, Camellia. I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it? Camellia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever.
So your blood's worth 5,000 XP, but I can't get you to level 5. God damn.
Very well. Goodbye then.
Well, it's not like she can go tell. Oh, I mean, I guess she could go write down something. She knows how to write. Not everybody knew how to write back then, really.
Unable to see the true horror around you.
Alright, now I'm just dicking around. Where's the objective?
Right, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now, goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to. I must insist, sir. Please let me see Nurse Crane.
I have no time for you, sir.
And they got a bad habit of doing that. Sometimes if you spell it out a little bit more obscurely or oddly, or if you like misspell it on purpose, like it'll let it pass, but I think it's kind of fucked up that that happens. But I guess it's like a filter purpose.
No one's there.
It's not too bad. But it's, sometimes it just filters out really dumb stuff for no reason. But I've noticed YouTube kind of does a lot of dumb stuff.
It's locked, all right.
Can I get up there? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Whoa, why are you so bloody?
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking
Someone,
questions?
like, it's like her and someone else just like were playing in it.
Drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Oh, I just talked to the poet.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough poison.
Was it this way? They had a ninja blood orgy. Secret blood party! Ow, bastard. That's right, motherfucker. Take that ring too, bitch. Sir? You probably shouldn't sleep like that. Looks very uncomfortable. Oh. I am a doctor, you know. Why did this lead me over here? Oh, can I go through here?
Steady, boys, we've got one of them.
Ah!
Let's pin him down. Play! You leech! Killing's all you deserve. Want some of that? Die! Fuck, he's dead! Die! Over there! There's one of them vermin! Slap it, leech!
Yes. There's been a couple in the blood. What a dingus. Just gonna wake up with a sore back, sore everything. Whoa, buddy. Ow. Ow, fucker. Eat it, bitch. Fuck yeah. There's potential AIDS. Yeah, it sounds pretty good about now. Just full-blown AIDS. There's the side of Hep C. Anything else in here that's useful? Question mark. Whoa, there's blood. There's another large beast. Wow. Oh shit. Arsehole? What the fuck? Yeah, I bite you, dick. Ow, fucker. That's right, bite you to death, bitch. Those guys are fucking tough. Who's even wake up in the hospital? Sir, you got full-blown AIDS. Dude, what? he's just got the like the, I don't know if you're familiar with like the Stoner Stanley memes. like the guys like, and like there's like party boob backwards, or booby trap backwards is just party boob. Was I back here already? Where am I going? Oh yeah, oh my god, this is leading me backwards. I went in a circle. 'Cause I'm a jackass. Oops. R2 is triggered, or R2 is actually, is there... Actually, hold on one second. Oops. I'm always taking screenshots on accident. I don't know if I like it better. Fuck. I'm gonna put it back on the other side. I thought it was gonna be better on that side. It's really not. Oh man, those are. I mean, like authentic. You're talking about like authentic, right? Not like actual Mexican food. Yeah, dude. Like you gotta. I mean, you can pick and choose your locations carefully.
Imprisoned by your daily routine, unable to see the true horror around you.
Damn it. Oh god. Oh my god, no, don't do this. Sneezing fit. Oh fuck.
Silent flower.
Good evening, Mr. Niven.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
Oh god, it hurt like my fucking throat cavity. Your toilet's gonna be eating a hefty meal.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you if I can.
What about Darius
What can you
Petrescu?
tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
What about Dorothy Crane? Oh, dude, I figured out that I can. I mean, I remembered, but I'm also really, really bad at the game. But I could probably also stream League of Legends at some point. But I don't know if I'm going to until I get better. Because I'm embarrassingly bad.
You don't really make a living from your scribblings, do you, Richard?
From your
No, sir, I
scribblings.
don't. I
Gonna
work
have
so hard. I put all my time, my energy, my devotion.
the whole time you should blast on full volume. Chocolate rain. Some stay dry, others feel the pain. Chocolate rain. Or Among Us. Yeah, I've never played Among Us. I've seen a lot of other people play it. I just don't really have I don't have a big friend base, and I don't have enough friends to actually like play with that have shown really much interest in playing with me, except for a couple people that tune in and out, like Black Eho 06, and there's another couple people that I've played with. But it'd be fun. It'd be fun if I had, like, people. More friends.
When she was younger, my mother was a painter. And
those are all...
She told me many times how poor her artist friends were, and how she helped.
My parents pay for my rent, my food, and my clothes. All I have to give them in return is life. I don't believe.
You seem embarrassed.
Someday I hope to proudly offer my first publication to my
Oh,
parents.
you can actually... They actually have a matchmaking for Among Us? I didn't think they had matchmaking. That's pretty cool.
Did you know the Mute Florist is a...
I thought it was one of the games that you had to actually play with friends. Or, like, create your own lobby. But now that I know that, that kind of makes that different. We also want to eventually get Phasmophobia.
I fear you are a hopeless romantic, Mr.
Guilty as charged, Dr. Reed.
Are you not curious? Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
Tell me, Mr. Medical, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
I actually watched the Grumps play Among Us when they someone had the voice proximity mod on, or they all had been using the voice proximity mod, so like they could all hear each other based on how far away they were from each other. Dude, fucking A, dude.
Do you not think it's a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir. Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much. And that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Okay, so... now I can talk to Darius? Darius? Yeah, baby? In the dishwasher? Yes, it is. Why can I not take any shortcuts, damn it? Nice. Is that, is Among Us, is that a free-to-play game?
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
It's free to play for your phone. Alright, I'll have to take a look into it.
I heard you're investigating
if it's all
medical dispensary in Whitechapel.
I mean, if there, I mean, there's got to be like a PC port for it, isn't there?
Really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm sure that, like, you probably got to pay for that one, I'm sure. Unless if it's just exclusively on your phone.
I'm afraid one of the nurses from the Pembroke Hospital may be involved with unsavory activities.
Ah, could it be Dorothy Crane?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know about
yeah, dude, for real, take your time, man.
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
Sure, it's pretty. All right. Yeah, I'll look around, see what's up with that. Because I think that'd be fun to stream. It looked like a lot of fun.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that
Interesting.
strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Pay me a glass and I'll be gentle. Pay me a bottle and I'll be
Oh, shit.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter.
It could.
Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, we can sort it out.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Okay. You'll be fine. I ain't here to do nothing. I might steal your shit though. And your shillings. You broke ass motherfucker.
It's locked, all right.
It should be on the counter. Coffee pot side?
I like your asparagus.
Oops, I accidentally put in an equal sign. Oh, she's got a nice chunk of fucking XP waiting to get nice and sucked up by me. How do I make my mesmerize level high? You cheesing in there?
I'm just like the very thought of that place makes my back start spasming.
Yeah.
Funny. Funny, not funny. You, what do you want? That's your food now. That's what you get.
It's locked.
That's all you get.
It's broken. I don't know why I didn't want to engage. Day playing Visage.
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of
Welcome
dizziness,
back.
muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Aspirin and salicin, you say? Why not some warm milk and a kiss on the cheek? Where are the quinine salts?
Tried buying, borrowing, even stealing. There's none to be found, Doctor.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
Hell yeah, that'd be what's up.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air
Hell
through
yeah.
the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Don't question me, nurse. I need a drain. Now.
Yes, Doctor.
You want this person to live? Give me that shit now.
He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see.
I'm blinded by my thirst.
Yes. Yes. I have this, nurse. Allow me to finish the procedure alone. I need the room.
I'd prefer to stay and see this through. This is my patient, Doctor. I have needle and thread for stitching the wound.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
A dose of epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor.
Let's see if it works. Nope. We lost him.
We've lost the pulse. He...
I wonder if I can go back and I wonder if I can get this person to live.
Hello, Mr. Patel.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in.
So I'll attempt to do everything the same, but at the end of that suture, I'm gonna see if I do the cardiac massage instead, if the outcome will be any different.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz Van Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Aspirin and salicin, you say? Why not some warm milk and a kiss on the cheek? Where are the quinine salts?
Tried buying, borrowing, even stealing. There's none to be found, Doctor.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Oh hey man, that'd be pretty chill. I mean, that'd be pretty dope, but I mean like no pressure. You don't have to pressure him to do that at all.
I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along?
I did choose a couple different. No, he wants to. Oh man, that's fucking cool. I've told him I appreciate that, and I'd love to
He's gone, Doctor.
show some love back. I know I don't really do a whole lot
Everything you could.
on the Twitch community,
Is that how
but
you'll report this in your log?
I definitely
Is
show
this
the
how
love
war
and
went?
sign into my
Piling
Twitch
up
and,
one poor corpse beside the next.
This was not an
show the love back.
influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners.
I mean,
I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
Damn.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Listen very carefully, Dorothy. You will erase from your memory everything you pretend to know about Lady Ashbury and Pembroke Hospital.
Let that rich bitch off the hook over my dead
Nurse
body.
Crane, enough. Listen as if your life depended on every word. I know you've a generous heart who gives freely to those in need, but you shall walk away from the shadier streets of your business.
I will never abandon...
Dorothy, the discussion has come to a close. Your clandestine activities in the Resistance are over. Let it go.
I'll let it go. Yes. All gone.
Yeah, hint failed.
Get out of here. You have some water?
This one stinks already. Leech! Watch out! He's being hit! Get taken!
Eat it, bitch. Yeah. Too bad I can't like mesmerize her into giving me that key.
Enter.
But damn, like this bitch is like catatonic now. Alright, sounds good, my man. Ow, fucker. Okay.
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in. If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane?
Like myself and many people in this area. Dorothea is from occupied Romania. That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West End does not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is one of the few doing something about it.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever, too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family?
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good man for sure, but a very poor writer.
Did you refuse to publish Richard Nethercott's previous works, Darius?
Yes. His manuscript is as pompous as he is starched. Now there's a man who loves the sound of his own voice.
You could have told him so.
As a great writer recently said, politeness is the most acceptable hypocrisy.
Tell me Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them, I suppose.
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your country now it's free?
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters. I'm an old, dying man who only has memories of better times to cherish.
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but thank you, Dr. Reed. I appreciate your trust.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
But it's not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. And I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu. Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in. Yes?
Do you need some help, Mr. Petrescu?
I am very tired, but that is all. I don't need you, Doctor.
Well, I think you do. Take this, and you'll feel better.
Free drugs from an English doctor? It must be my lucky day. Who will assist Dorothea helping our comrades now that I die?
when science fails you, this elixir will give you faith again.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately. This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Kill it, boy! To you! Burn it, boy!
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
Hiding your true appetites behind a facade of compassion. Bravo. Very clever indeed.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
No need to apologize, my lady. I know exactly what you endure.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed, your ladyship. The person who took advantage of you has, shall we say, seen the error of her ways.
So who was it?
My lady, the blackmailer was dealt with using the utmost discretion. The culprit's identity is of no relevance.
Thank you, Jonathan. That is exactly what I needed from you. You have proven your loyalty, so, as a friend, please accept this small token of my appreciation.
Thank you, my lady.
If you have an inclination to learn more about vampires or your current situation, I will be glad to aid you in your quest for knowledge.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain, more than likely it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society. And like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone. But it seemed they have been recruiting.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
Excuse my forwardness, but... are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake?
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires. But all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then?
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
What type of vampire is a Skull?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London Vampire Society.